Hello? On, let me check, make sure everything's fine. Not glitching out. Hello? Hello? Okay, everything's fine. Okay, cool. Don't know what happened. My audio is fine now. Hello? The audio's not bugging out. I checked it. Make sure everything's okay. Which is good. Oh, God. Why? Why is it the answer? What was it? Throw chair. Search table. Knife. Don't do anything. We'll just solve it. What's that? What's the code again? Yeah. I saw that. I'm like, that's so stupid. Cause how am I supposed to know? It's a 6th letter. Try to input code. 96877. Let me fix my camera. Oh, wait, what? Why is the camera on screen? Oh, it's because it didn't save last time. It didn't save it. That's why. You bitch. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Ravenous hand. Ah, fuck you. Han. Han. Hold on. Hold on. We'll do this. Hold on. There you go. Open game. Open game. Stupid. Stupid. Box clicks open. Inside is... What? What is this? Why would he lock a single scrap of paper in this box? It's vexing. And what's even more vexing is that the longer I look at it, the more I feel like the ground is slipping out from under me. Okay. I know what I should do. Wait, I could use this chair to ram it against where the bolt is. Not like there's a better option like disposal. Or bring the chair to the door, concentrating my force onto the left side. Eventually, hear something fall outside. The door gives in. Yes! It opened. I don't want to do that. Yeah, left us a wedding ring. Should I leave? Not yet. I doubt there's anything I've missed. Okay, yes. I finally get the hell out of there. Find myself in a narrow hallway. Place doesn't stir. Seems like Riven isn't here or hasn't noticed. And there's the front door. I don't waste another second. Throw the door open and don't look back. The water from the downpour sloshes around my ankles as I run, but my pace doesn't falter for even a second. I can only hope the rain doesn't scrubs away the evidence of what I've done. Where do I even go? They know where I live. Someone is sharp enough to put a bullet between my eyes would have zero problem finding me. I don't know how long Riven intends to keep tonight's events to himself, or if he ever meant to at all. The thought alone sends a fresh wave of fear up my spine. Guess I'm taking that train out of town sooner than I thought. If I even got enough, that is. Where even am I? The district is deserted. It's just me and the distant lights trembling in the puddles. I don't know how much time has passed since he kidnapped me, or how long he's been gone for, or how long it'll be until he decides to return. Eventually, everything's just muddled up in my mind, like wading through a clammy hallucination. Yeah, the detective guy. I don't know who they are. Also, I'm gonna turn off camera for a bit. Alright. I need him to show up now. Try to ground myself, but slowing to a stop. Hand gripping the damp mortar as I try to catch my breath. Right. I need a plan. I can't just blindly run out of here and hop onto the next train while covered in someone else's blood. And the money? Shit, my savings are still back in my place. Okay. First, I need to find a way to get rid of these clothes. Albeit airy, I was thankful there wasn't another soul around to see me. Sleeting rain further obscuring my surroundings. Turn another street. The buildings are starting to look less worn and more lived in. I should tread more cautiously. White headlights pierce through the street of rain, causing me to flinch and shrink back into the wall, as if that could actually hide me. Try to retrace my steps and go to a different path, but am I being followed? No matter where I turn or circle around, it's always there in my peripheral. Slowly rolling down the streets, as if searching for something, or tracking something as slow as a person on foot. No way. Do the Savellos already know? But how is that possible? No, it's completely possible. Especially if Riven leaked a warped version of the events. Riven, it's not him, is it? Then why is it just following me from a distance and doing nothing else? How did it even find me in this empty district? Through the dark downpour. A dark sense of foreboding freezes my limbs. Even colder, my breath comes out shorter. I need to lose this tell now. My vision wavers and I pump my legs even faster. Taking random turns, slipping down narrow alleyways and deeper into a tangled nest of streets. Then, I see a faint glow of something. Hazy cyan and purples flickering on and off in front of my eyes like stubborn ghosts. Okay. My eyes strain to make out the giant signs beyond their glory days, scarred into the plot amidst broken and jagged pieces of metal. A heaping junkyard of sorts. Sort of the neon still clinging to life. The haphazard colors bleeding across rusty car frames. I don't think about the implications more beyond a place to hide and duck inside anyway. I stop once the junk swallows me, falling myself into the crevice between some twisted scaffolding and the broken spine of a sign. I don't hear a car around, no engine rumble, no door slamming, just rain and a faint hum of electricity. Somehow that makes me feel worse. Maybe the car wasn't following me. Or maybe it is, and it's waiting for me somewhere I can't see. Damn it all. Then, scrape of metal. Wet steps that with an uneven cadence. They get closer and closer. I silently scramble for something, anything within reach that I can wield as a weapon. Shit, they're gonna find me. I lift my head. Some woman. She looks so out of place in the grime surroundings that honestly catches me off guard. She's glamourly dressed, like she belongs on a stage at the Strip rather than in the bygone remnants of it. Ah, hello there. Huh? She wears an unguarded smile, swaying gently on her feet to some invisible tune. My, it must be fate that we met on such a night. I can feel it, a certain energy in the air. The universe was speaking to me, and following her voice led me straight to you. I'm speaking, I don't move. But she doesn't seem to notice or care. Says she takes it some invitation to get closer. Shall we exchange our tales of woe together? Why are we hiding out here, far from all the lights and glamour? I'm gonna make a stupid reference. I don't care who the IRS sends, I'm not gonna fucking pay my taxes. Alright. Come here, get closer. 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 There you go. I realized my phone camera can do this. Hi, how you doing? Hey, doing good. Doing good. It's fun. It's fun. Zoom. Lixian, zoom. Basically, I turn up volume or turn down volume if I want to zoom in. She's on something. She has to be. That's the only reason she'd follow someone into a place like this. I was actually about to go. Why? You're about to get started. Whoa there, bud. I'm trying to watch a visual novel right now. Don't give my personal space. On. On. Oh, fuck. Or what? Or fucking what? Huh? What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. You're gonna do nothing. Because you can do nothing. I have the power here. I have the power here. Not you. Right. Oh, not a restraining order. Anything but that. Wait, zoom out. God damn. There you go. You do have power. God damn it. Anyway. I'm awfully lonely, you know. I don't even care that you're covered in blood. That's how lonely I am. I was in an accident. Poor thing. You see your heart, it's hurting. Wants to break out of her ribs and escape. Just like mine. Miss, you should leave. It's not safe here. And go where, dear? I don't have a place to return. There's nothing left. He said I was worthless. There's another bitch living in my place. Even let me take my pills. The kind gentleman I spent the night with gave me something better. So I'm not mad anymore. She sighs, staring somewhere past me. Bet he doesn't even know his car is gone. Guess I'll find out by morning. Sure, if she doesn't take her wig off and reveal detective man underneath, I'm gonna be mad. Anyways, I'm quite like you know. So I'll let you have some of this. Something metal flashes in the flickering light. She's holding a syringe with dark liquid. Sloshing around in it, her breath seems to get heavier. See stars with this. Far away from the city, far away from everything. With this we can escape. The fuck? Fuck no. Ah, fuck. Fuck no. No, not taking that. What the heck? Please, in that thing. Oh, don't you want to be liberated? Forget about all your problems. Your heart will stop hurting too. Don't be scared, we'll do it together. First you, then me. But don't be greedy. Ask for too much, okay? I can't help but feel sorry for her. And another who indulged in a glitzy visage of the city, accepted outstretched hands and paid the price for it. Wrung dry from the opportunities and reduced to a driftless addict chasing their next hit. That's the real truth behind this place. It's just cements that I can't stay here any longer. You don't seem to be in the right mind, miss. I think you should get some help. Trying to move her around her. Wait, please. I thought we understood each other. I'm afraid we don't. None of our lives are easy here. Does it mean we're resigned to staying at the bottom? He looks at me. A positive expression sapped from her face. It's too bad. I guess it doesn't matter if you understand. I just don't want to go alone. She silently moves as she tries to grab me. I stumble, heart pounding wildly in my chest. She's surprisingly quick, and I'm already trying to think of how the hell I can get past her from my corner as I see a shadow appear behind the woman. Riven melts into view, fluidly grabbing her arm holding the syringe. Had he been there all along? He looks too collected, even slightly amused. He doesn't even spare the woman a second glance, just unnerving a stare at me. So this is where you flood off to. If you wanted to play in the trash, you didn't have to sneak off alone. There it was. That heavy, curling sensation every time he looks at me. The acrid smoke straight to my lungs. I feel like I'm choking. No. How did you find me? Do you still doubt my love? I will always find you, Snow. Get away from me, you maniac. Are you upset that I left you alone in there? yeah, not everyone's in the thing of the Yanderes. Are you upset that I left you alone in there? I'm sorry, Dove. I had to tend to some matters, important ones. That will ensure nothing more can come between us. Clench my teeth, you. But in the end, you still have a knack for attracting filthy drivel, don't you? When he does, Riven look down at the woman, much crueler. Colder than he's been towards me. He studies the drug in her shaking grip, like it's nothing more than an interesting trinket. What a pathetic creature. If you're eager to get rid of yourself, then go on, do it. Or watch. Like the endurance you so desperately wanted. Gracious. Alright. He then releases her like he was touching something contaminated. He then turns to me, glossing over the moment with a placid smile. It doesn't reach his eyes. Once you've had your fill, we can go home. I'm sick to my stomach. His eerie calmness, his nonsensical words, the idea of him lurking ever present, overhearing everything feels wrong. I prefer Tsunderes and detective guys. I don't know, I like Yanderes a lot. One type of thing I like a lot is monster Yanderes. I don't know why, I wish there was more of that. I wish there was more of it. And like, I don't mean, when I say monster, I don't mean, oh, they have horns and wings, but still look human. No, that's pushy shit. I want them to really look like a monster. Like, oh, vampire, witch, they don't really look monsterish. I'm like, come on. Anyway. Something I like about monsters, Anyway, his eerie calmness, his nonsensical words, the idea of him lurking, ever present, overhearing everything feels wrong. But when has it been anything other than that? From behind us, the woman blinks owlishly at Riven, then at me. Ah, I get it. You have someone. You're not alone like me. That's why you don't want me to want to join me. Let's not. No, no, that's not fair. Takes another step towards me, too close. Something snaps in me. I shove her away in Raven's direction. That's when she lunges. The needle flashes where my chest had been. Suddenly, his body is there instead. Raven inhales sharply, eyes widening then narrowing, tongue passing over his lips. Glances over at the woman who injected herself with the rest of the drug and collapsed into the mud. Like I said, pathetic. I need more half-centipede men. Half-centipede. What? I feel like I'm the only one there drawing things centipede men? What the hell is centipede men? I need to see this. Because that, honestly, the idea I have in my mind doesn't sound appealing at all. I guess I can see it. But when I'm thinking about centipede, I am thinking about human centipedes. Oh god. Next visual novel dating sim idea. Date the human centipede. Alright. Date the human No, you're the scientist. Making a human centipede thing and dating. Oh god. Oh, that's horrible. Oh. Oh, please. I should not be a writer. Gross. Ugh. Ugh. It's a niche. The more legs, the better. I don't think you'll find an image. I think centaur, but the lower half is a giant centipede. Okay. I rush over to her still form, a sound catching my throat. She's not breathing, not moving. At the end, it was really a suicide drug. That means, what the fuck is wrong with you? Let her jab you with that, and she's dead. I look like he's slipping. Skin a few shades too pale, throat bobbing and unsteady. And was that blood? His hand to stay to himself, half hunching against the wreckage. Is he dying? Yeah, his eyes are still on me, pulling unreadable. Like I'm still the only thing that matters, even if he's withering away. Isn't this what you wanted, Snow? You came to me, so had I take it instead? You still doubt me. So you test my devotion. And I played right into your hands. 3 visual novels, Centipede Man and a Centipede Woman. I'll make sure people know. His voice wraps around my head and squeezes. But then I can feel it fraying at the edges. No, that's not... Am I kidding? Of course, you fucked a brain would take it that way. Suffer any degree of pain for you. This is nothing compared to what you put me through, Snow. So, don't act surprised. His lashes flutter, his focus on me finally waning. Maybe it's the delirium settling in. He's starting to make even less sense. He's completely incapacitated. Can't leave him here. Yeah. It's not like he could ever follow me anywhere at this point. He's on the verge of collapse. Damn, I guess this game is pro drugs. I think he's dying because he didn't want to get high. Because we didn't want to get high. But when I look at his pitiful form, playing his words through my head, feeling the barbed weight of them sink into my shoulders, something in me feels like it's cracking. If I can talk myself out of it, take a couple strides and haul him by his arm. His skin burns under my touch. He releases a soft sigh. Where's your car? Let's go. Yes. I was keeping you waiting, was I? Let's go home. Quit it with that nonsense. I was helping you because I can't leave you here to die. Like some people actually have working consciousness. Die. I don't plan on dying. So I tough as well. Bullshit is that. Both watch her die from whatever's in you. Really? Comparing me to a weakened alcohol drug addict on the street. So his words, he's leaning more of his way onto me now. Lips dangerously close to my ear. And knowing him, it's probably not an accident. Still, I suddenly remember the way those lips were moving against mine. Memory starts to warm my body against the frigid air. Do you mind giving me space? But your presence is already healing me, especially when His burning lips brush against my jaw, sullen deliberate, softly mouthing at the skin there. Can't stop the strangling noise that slips out of me. Much better. You. More belatedly than I'd like to admit, I push his head away. He only weakly huffs in amusement and says nothing. We leave the junkyard. Stop going on about the detective guy. We'll get him later, okay? Alright? Calm down. Hey, listen. Calm down. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. One. It's just, I'm gonna choke you. Everything's gonna be fine. Alright? You'll get the detective guy later. You'll get the detective guy later. Alright? Riven now, and detective guy later. Alright? Alright, thank you. There you go. I'll let you go. I'm not sure when the detective guy's gonna come. Alright, sorry. When the detective guy is gonna come. Alright, anyway. Parked at the curb is an unassuming Chevy. I'm driving. Give me your keys. After some effort, he retrieves them and carelessly slides them into my hand. You want the detective guy? Fuck. Sorry, this mask is really fucking. Okay, I guess I'm not the detective guy. After some effort, he retrieves them and graciously slides them into my hand. We get inside and quickly turn on the ignition. I watch Riven from the corner of my eye. His breaths are more shallow. Head slumped against the glass of the passenger window. He seems to be getting worse. Doctor! No. It's too risky, especially now. It's okay, you're all I need. It's seeking solace. Sand drifts to my thigh and grips it. I can feel his fingers tense like he's trying to tether himself. My hands tie on the steering wheel. I'm suddenly hyper aware how confined we are in his car. Hold his hand instead. Maybe from the shock of events, tears down my walls a little bit. Maybe I'm feeling pity for a monster. Detective guy would have thanked him. Well, we'll find the detective guy later. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. Without a word, I find my hand slipping off the wheel and sliding over to his. So, he twists his wrists and entangles his fingers with mine. They're cold, clammy. But his grip is vice-like. A sharp contrast to his fading contents. If you don't think you need medical attention, just tell me where to go. Whatever happens afterwards isn't my fault. Thankfully, he's still lucid enough to give directions, and in no time we're back at the very place he can find me in. Where my hands leaned what it felt like to twist a knife into flesh. Staring into the void all the while. God God damn it. Detective guy would get shot with 3 of those syringes live, and then take his wig off to reveal another detective guy. God damn it. The fact that I still chose to willingly come back here. I don't think I ever learned how to look away. I don't know what to do with myself. I gashed my teeth together and turned to Rip, and I hate you, you know. I really do. Just looks at me. I know. His eyes flutter to a close. Whatever. Ah! Fuck you. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Whatever sickness has taken a hold of him is starting to strip away his lies. To me, to himself. Let's just go. To be continued. I'm guessing there's a certain way to get the detective guy. I don't know how. Alright, no detective guy. We're gonna click the game and never... okay. Where is he? I'm guessing... Hold on. Let me... I think I have an idea of how to do this. This is my chance to run. This is my chance. Because of this utterly twisted rationale, an opportunity just fell into my lap. I don't know if he's gonna survive. I shoved the thought away, the guilt with it. All that matters is getting out of here. Skipping town and leaving all this behind me. So that's what I do. I turn and run. I don't look back. His brittle laugh continues to haunt me. A few days later, he shows up in the paper. Oh. Alleged mass shooting mastermind. Found dead from overdose. Crumple it up. Stuff it into the nearest can before slipping out of the seedy motel. I don't know how to feel, but I don't get the luxury of figuring out. We're shot to death. I'm sprawled out on the ground in some alley, bleeding out of blood wound of my back. I was fooled to think I could escape them. Even in death, Riven's action still found a way to sink its claws into me. Such is the roulette of fate. Bad end. Let me start this again, maybe. No, Riven is secretly the detective guy in the car you're making out with. Don't. Quickly draw my gaze back to the roulette wheel, creeping unease settling in. I can only hope that I'm just another forgettable face by the end of the night. Okay. Back off. Pain anyway. Too much, just let this aside. I accidentally bring my heel down in his polished shoe. With every ounce of my strength, I crush my heel into his foot. Watching his face contort with pain as he stumbles back. Ow, you fuck's your problem! With my gaze to his, I wane wide-eyed innocence. Oh, my mistake, sir. You're so close to caught me off guard. His alcohol-flushed face turns even more crimson. You ungrateful! Step quickly, turning on my heel and melting into the crowd. My elbow knocks into a cocktail waitress, sending her wine tumbling through the air. Yeah. If after this he still doesn't appear, I'm assuming that the detective guy is meant to make you excited for the full game, maybe. This area is restricted. Even so, this area is restricted. Strange guests aren't allowed in here. I'm sure the rule could be overlooked if a man's life is at stake. Not if you're a liability. Despite my efforts to glare him into oblivion, Riven remains unfazed. Anyway. Okay. Take the knife. I grab the knife and point at Riven's throat, pinning him against the chair with a hand. Quit playing games and let me out of here. This is going right through your jugular. Riven doesn't make any move to defend himself and laughs, eyes dark with amusement. Finally holding the power in your hands. He tilts his head back against the chair, exposing his throat further, as if daring me. Really think I'm the problem here? Pause, I don't answer. Fine, kill me then. I hesitate. Damn it. I'm calling my bluff. Or, you're willing to die right here. Surge drops low, almost reverent. Is by your hand, I'll make an exception. My stomach twists. I lower the knife, shoving him away. The smile doesn't fade. See? You've made your choice. Either way, damnation is the only way for people like us. His words don't mean anything, they bind to my skin regardless. Ooh. Ooh. A new choice! A new choice! Lean into the anger. Lean into the anger! He's right. I'm done letting him do whatever he wants. Done resigning myself to this shitty fate. Watching the dice roll, knowing one day it'll land on me. Before that fight finishes, the knife is already halfway into his body. A wet, choking scream tears out of him. I twist it harder, watching the light bleed from his eyes. Then I do it again, and again, and again. The delirium comes up so sharp it catches in my throat. Oh my god! Everyone's the detective guy in this world. Everyone is. Like, we are secretly, accidentally killing the detective guy. He's the detective guy. I'm the detective guy. You're the detective guy. Blind rage bleeds away like the blood flowing out of him, fading into a cold sense of reality. Can't bear to look what I've become. Thick smell of fire fills the air. I feel like throwing up. Look. Okay. Perfect. Everything I've dreamed of. Destroyed and claiming. Is what happens to people who lay the claim on you. His hand grips around my hand. The knife slips out of my hold. Clatters to the ground. Go along with it. Maybe that's different. Just kill someone with ties, connections. People who won't let this go. A perchance for murder I didn't even know I carried. And you knew exactly how to use it. Funny. You're trying to fuck with my life. Ruin my fucking life. You're doing a damn good job. Actually think that. Think this means we'll be together? Out of your fucking mind. Watch this me coolly. Am I? You. Yeah. Alright. Pull the knife out. This. Ram it against the door. Yes. Hold on. Yeah, let's get some drugs. Okay. I feel aching in my bones. I'm tired of everything. Life for me anymore. No way. No safe way to for my meager savings. No one to pull me out of the ditch I've fallen into. Maybe I could use a hit of something to get through this. If you're offering, give me some of that. Good joining me. Fuck. My knee hits the ground, my vision swimming in and out of focus. My nerves feel like they're on fire. What did you give me? Way to end out of our miserable lives, darling. Now, how can she laugh at a time like this? She goes right after me. Her laughter fizzles out into the shuddering breaths. See you in the next life. I get it. That's why she didn't want to go alone. Bad end one. Fuck no. Okay, god damn it. Alright. This is my chance to run. I can't leave him here. Let's see. I don't know how to get the detective guy. Wait, there is no detective guy. There is no detective guy. That's why the detective guy is actually horrible. Actually inconsiderate because he's not showing up. For my eyes before the heat creeping up my back of my neck can betray me. I only hope that the front. Okay. Lose all my pride and dirt. I'll think about it. Disgust pulls in my stomach as it grabs my backside firmly. Something slimy brushes against my ear. Ugh, it's more like it. Moving upstairs. He's gone. Times to try to avoid him. Just gonna get going then. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Revan doesn't bulge from the spot against the door, much to my annoyance. I thought he'd prefer the cleanup. By all means, carry on with what you're doing. I'm not giving you a strip show. Unfortunate. I'll just turn away until you're finished, then. This might be best effort to glare him into oblivion. Okay. Not stabbing anyone. And you are sick for stalking me and holding me here against my will. Against your will? No. This is Destiny's will. His fingers trace the back of my hand. Feather light, but there's no mistaking the way he cages me in. We're meant to fall together. I don't care, I'm not sticking a knife through someone I just became. Just because you tell me to. His thumb brushes over my thundering pulse as if savoring it. Why are you so scared, my dove? After all, still, let's see. Kinder mistress. A shudder crawls up my spine from the meaningful way he looks at me while saying it. This can't be real, this can't be happening. Oh, look. Keep my eyes shut, willing for everything to go away like a bad dream. But no matter how much I refuse to see it, it doesn't erase the reality of what's being done.
It's done. He won't be a problem anymore.
Words hang in the air, and something inside me snaps. The sight of the blood floods my senses like a tidal wave. And I realize with a sickening jolt that I'm still holding the knife, my fingers numb against the cold steel. I drop it. The sound of it hitting the floor, sharp in the silence. My legs give out, and my knees hit the floor. Okay. Looked at the comments. Detective guy is in this game, and he's a tsundere. Okay. It's locked. No. Search the table. Corpse. Knife. Let's get the fuck out of here. Throw it against the door. Code 96877. Okay. Oh, so if the door open, don't look back. No, oh, there's something different. Maybe we'll see a detective guy. Water from the downpour sloshes around my ankles as I run. My pace doesn't falter for even a second. I can only hope that the rain scrubs away the evidence of what I've done. Where do I even go? He knows where I live. They know where I live. Anyone sharp enough to put a bullet between my eyes would have zero problem finding me. I don't know how long Riven intends to keep tonight's events to himself, or if he's ever meant it at all. Oh, there we go. I didn't notice the shadow in front of me until I slammed into the hard shoulder. The hit rattled me, shoes slipping against the slick rain, but a hand shoots out to steady me. I look up in horror, rain trickling down my lashes, only to see an unfamiliar face. What? You said comet. Wait. Yeah, piece of cake. Stop spamming caps. Stop spamming! Stop spamming! How dare you? How dare you? What is wrong with you? How dare you? Okay. There's the detective guy. The one we've been waiting for all this time. Yandere. Anyway. He's tall, his dark hair sticking to his chest, just as soaked as I, just as still. His gaze snags as on the bloke sucked into the white of my uniform. Shit, I didn't think this through. There's no chance in hell I can slip away if someone thinks I'm odd enough to report to the cops. However, he only quietly scans me over, unruffled, until recognition dawns on his face.
Mirage.
Huh? His quiet voice cuts through the storm. Excuse me?
Your uniform from that casino.
He seems to mutter more to himself than to me, eyes suddenly darting to the darkness behind me, like a live wire. Started to back away. No time. I'm standing around jawing with a stranger until he's quick to close the distance and crowd me. His brow is dawn tight, stunning me in a way that's a high roller, which size up a risky bet. Sorry about it, gotta. Holds up a hand. Hold on a moment, won't you? Thinking about his sharpness in his gaze spikes some panic in me, yet reflectively keeps me glued there like a fool, waiting for him to elaborate.
You're out here alone, hours after your place got shot up, but you still look fresh out of the crossfire. What are you running from, huh?
Psychotic bastard. After his pressing stare, I decide to spill some of it anyway. Seems safe enough. If he were an enemy, I wouldn't even be standing right now. Maybe I really just wanted to vent about the hell I went through. Hindsight be damned. Some lunatic shows around here asking questions. You never saw me, alright?
What are you...
Or maybe the body they'll put on me. Truth tumbles out faster than I can catch it. And it's the panic eating away at me. A silly, fleeting notion that the stranger could somehow help me out of the ruins of my predicament. Stupid. Killed someone. Mafioso. This guy. Made me do it. But they'll probably figure out I'm involved. Just, I know they'll come for me and spilled blood from that mafia scum, did you? Something changes in his voice, a kinch that becomes more pronounced. I, well, was forced into it, but yes, I don't know what to do. Ban harshly scoffs, typical of that trash, bragging innocence into their idiotic feuds. Wow, 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 oof, oof. He has such a nice hat. I bet there's another detective guy underneath. Let me just get the mask up. Oh, a detective guy. Oh, a detective guy. Oh, a detective guy. Ow, my fucking elbow. Oh, a detective guy. Especially no for people like him. Pitched in one hand is a vaguely familiar pack of cigarettes. Dangle like evidence in front of my face. Shit. It gives me a hard look that says don't play dumb now. Sympathetic or not, it doesn't matter. Eva definitely knows who I'm tied to. Someone knows. My half-formed attempt to bolt is extinguished the second it closes in, as if quickly predicting my thoughts.
Where's that son of a bitch hiding? Spill it!
His fingers curl around my wrist, sting-like eyes, causing me to flinch whenever the layers of sodden cloth. He's been out on these soaked rain streets much longer than I have. What the hell is wrong with you? Even if you don't fess up, I know. I know he's fucking made himself scarce after the mess he caused, hauled away a worker with him. What we're gonna do now is tell me where the fuck he is. Seriously? Just leave me out of this.
No. Something works out in my favor for once, and you ain't ruining this for me.
Shakes me a little bit as he says it. This asshole. Oh no! He just let me locked up in there and ran for it. Before I could continue wherever the fuck he was planning. There. What is there? Hell if I know! And I don't need to know. I'm getting out of here. There's nothing out here but construction abandoned hopefuls. Places crooked shitbags used to bury their secrets or hide. That ringing any fucking bells for you? Yeah. Guess it fits. Great, then quit acting like a sucker and tell me where it is. I told you, I don't know. I don't exactly memorize a route. So you don't know where he's staying, and you don't know where he currently is. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll wait. Hold on, let me do it. I need to look at something. So I do want to ask a question to someone. What? I am back. I am back. All right. Get my camera back on. Oh, that sucks. He speaks slowly and he fixes me with a furious and accusatory glare, as if I'd ever cover for that silver-haired snake. Yes, I'm totally useless and know nothing. So you could just leave me be. I'm going nowhere. His grip on me tightens, an irritating, obstinate glint in his eye. I have a feeling if I shook him off and ran, he'd be on me in a heartbeat. So close I can't just. It's not a slow breath. Fog puffing in the cold air. When he speaks again, there's a forced calm in his voice. You're still useful.
There's gotta be a reason he brought you to his hideout. After all, the bastard's up to his neck in enemies, especially after what he pulled tonight.
You ever made music with a 3-second delay between pressing a note and actually hearing it before? I'm struggling with what I got. Okay.
He'd keep his cards close to his chest if he knows what's good for him.
I don't know, his voice reminds me of... what is his name? The detective guy from Markiplier. Who killed Markiplier? What is his name? Detective guy. Oh god, what is his name? What was his name? Who killed Markiplier detective? But like, Wilford Mother Lovin' Warstash. This thing. Let me see if I can show you the voice. Because it's so similar.
After he'd keep his cards close to his chest if he knows what's good for him.
Hold on. Can you talk?
The slow deaths of the world. Long story short, I took a job I shouldn't have. They say the pretty ones will always get you killed, but he was so damn handsome I just...
Okay. But yeah, that voice. I don't know, just the way he talks and how deep his voice is reminds me of the detective. Oh wait, his name is Abe. Abe. My thoughts exactly on him.
Which means he'll come looking for you. And when he does, you'll lead that fucker to his well-deserved death.
When his hand goes over his coat, I've seen enough in like him to know he's implying. What, like parading myself around as bait? Makes you think I'd go anywhere near that bastard again. I will away the conjured image of the still gray boring into me, and tracing the contours of my very being. An occluded but hungry gaze I couldn't decipher. Shudder racks through me. Comparison, the man standing in front of me has round eyes that openly carry a stormy anger and the golden reflections of this debauched city. Rough around the edges and rude as all hell, yes, but this desperation showed so clearly on his face that it cut through my annoyance, a bit like a dull thorn, only a bit though. It was almost like looking into a mirror from the past. Never mind. Of course, I'll make it worth your while. Look like someone who could really use the cash. Okay, first of all, ruse. Second of all, I've got a lot more than just money problems now. But I have had enough about of white-haired yanderes in my time. I need detectives now. Oh yeah, there's a visual novel. What was the name of it? Catch Me. Basically, it's full of detectives kind of stuff. They don't dress like detectives more of, but there's a yandere detective. Basically, you're a detective, yandere detective, and your friend. Basically, just detectives and stuff. I gesture to my disheveled and bloody
I
clothing.
ain't asking for much here. Tomorrow, same time, same place. Bring him here. I'll take care of the rest.
It gives me the dark blood stains on me, a cute cursory glance.
And afterwards, I can help you disappear. New identity, new life, or whatever the fuck else you need.
How do I know you're not lying? I'm no stranger to treading in the shadows. But I can almost believe him from the way he's stands under the awning of this tucked away building, face partially obscured by the brim of his hat. Why did you chat nothing? Oh, there. Okay, there's an emoji. Okay. Sorry. For me, your message popped up and there was nothing. And then now I see an emoji of fingernails. And I can almost believe him from the way he stands under the awning of this tucked away building, face partially obscured by the brim of his hat. And I don't want those wise guys seeing my mug either. I've already overstayed my welcome. His tone sharpens with impatience, like this is somehow my fault, which frankly ticked me off a little. If you're such a hurry, why don't you go find him yourself? See him, shoot him, bam, done. Really think it's that easy? In this huge fucking city crawling with a mob and they're cop bitches? Yeah, right. If I had actual names and places instead of risking wandering around like a half-wit, then I wouldn't be wasting my time with you. Both at the same time. Polyamorous root with both of them. Alright. Oh. Well, it might be even more of a waste if you don't start being nice to me. Anyway, got limited mobility. Bastard knows my face, and he'll know why I'm here if he catches even a whisper of me. And he's a damn slippy hill, if I ever seen one. He scans me once more, lips pursing. The only chip I've got left is surprise. So who are you with exactly? That ain't relevant. I can practically see the unspoken reasoning of, the less you know more about me, the better hanging in the air. Say I find him. Makes you sure I wouldn't tell him about you. Awfully brash to trust. I'll do what, as you say, says anything about trust. Tell him. Don't tell him. Don't do it. It makes no difference to me. You should be more concerned about what happens to you. Whatever mess you got yourself in, I'm considering you offering you a way out.
And don't fool yourself. I'll know if you talk.
Pause. Deliberate.
And I also know how to clean up my messes. So, what's it gonna be?
Ooh, okay. It's like, I don't give a shit about any of this. I want to see Riven dead. As rude and forceful as this prick is, I begrudgingly admit, we're on the similar page. However faint sparkle of interest I felt with Riven has long extinguished with disgust and anger. He tore my life apart for the sake of his twisted games. As if someone offering me a way out of this mess he created. Hey, who am I to get in the way of karma? I extend a hand towards him. Okay, deal. Seems like I underestimated you. What? The harsh lines on his face soften a bit as his hand encloses over mine, shaken firmly. Under a blanket of darkness and rain, I made a deal with a mysterious man. It's questionable and risky, but part of me that craves revenge clamors louder than everything else. We're holding hands. Maybe next we can kiss. Maybe I can put my dick in it! Alright. I just hope I don't regret my choice. Walk alone in the streets. Frankly, I don't know how I'm supposed to find Raven. But based on what Jean advised, probably a wiser idea to stay around the area. I wonder if I can somehow retrace my steps back to Riven's hideout. Just hope he doesn't suspect that anything's up. Try to swallow the sense of dread that latches onto me. Turn onto another street. Buildings I start to less worn, less lived in, more lived in. I think I'm headed in the wrong direction. Shit, I'm tired. Alright. Fuck no. I should have kept my guard up. Shouldn't have been standing so close to her. Feel the needle sink into my flesh. Burning white-hot flash of pain that instantly has me doubling over. Barely register her broken sobs. Emptily begging for forgiveness as she follows suit. It's no party drug. I guess considering all things, I would have gone out the worst way. The lungs cease and the world starts to melt away. What? 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 How are we gonna deal with? How are we gonna have the detective if we're just gonna die? I don't know. Maybe when the full game is out, I'll figure that out. Maybe? I don't know. Hold on. Close game. Close game. Close. Trying to figure out the other games I should play. Open games. There's Moondrop and Sundew. That what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like, there's no interest anymore. The detective guy is gone. You're gonna be leaving forever again. It's gonna be 10 years and you leave. Should we play the analog horror game? Visual novel? Or should we... What do we do? Really, really peaked there. I will never peak anymore at life. Maybe when Catch Me has a full version, or this has a full version, then we'll have the detective guy again. All right. Let's get purified, because we, met the demon in Moondrop and Sundew. Game. Drop and Sundew. There we go. Basically, our town is very superstitious. We went to Curse Mountain, met a moon demon. Oh my god, no! I've closed the game on accident. Ah, fuck. You're on a detective brain rot thing, are you? Okay. Alright, load. Alright. Now we're in a church. Oh god, a church. Alright. You walk into the church, shielding my eyes from the sunlight. I remember coming here a few times to volunteer and assist the priest in helping the local school kids with studying. I don't know why, but it feels a lot more brighter than usual. I know the church had a lot of windows, but it actually hurts my eyes a bit. Maybe spending so much time in that cave really did mess up my eyesight. Well, the police officers said that the person sent to purify me would be waiting in the church, but from what I can see, the place was deserted. Hello? Anyone there? I called out the room to see anyone would answer. Nothing. I was told to come here to get purified from the mountain thing. I walked through the pews, fruitlessly trying to find someone, but it was so bright that I was blind. I clearly see that nobody is here. I grumble in annoyance. Now what I was supposed to do? The police were gonna be waiting outside until I come back, all heal, and who knows what proof they were gonna be asking for that. I have no idea. Most likely not. Supposed to be here for purification. The police told me to come here. They're waiting for me outside. I keep yelling but get no response. I must have screamed for at least 20 minutes. But instead of getting an answer, I get a sore throat. I huff tiredly, rub my hands over my face. Come on, what the hell is this? An attempt at a stupid joke, so it wasn't funny. Can't seriously be expected to stay here until whoever was supposed to purify me came in, right? Who knows when that would be. I can't believe this right now. I just want to take a nap, damn it. I could just sneak out the window or something. Gosh, what a huge waste of time. And then, welcome, Lasso. I instantly stop rambling as I hear the voice. I look around the church to find the source, but there was still nobody there. Who's there? Up here, last one. It didn't occur to me to look up. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? When I do, my jaw dropped in astonishment. The voice I heard that came from above belongs to him. I'm not even religious, I just like those characters. Yeah, oh wait, what was that one visual novel with the religious Yandere guy? The priest Yandere guy? What is it? There was like 5 Yandere. 5 guys? I don't know if they were all Yandere, but... Long red hair with neat braids flows behind him as blue-tipped souls flaps in front of him. Flames and greenish blue light engulfs him as he floats down to me, the sands reaching towards me. What shocks me most are his wings. 3 pair of beautiful wings are red and gold tipped with teal flap, slowly to carry him from the ceiling. The flapping of his wings made the room windy, but he doesn't seem to mind. Okay. I like Orion, which is the moon guy. I'm guessing this is the sun guy. I try to look into his eyes, but they remained closed. And looking up even further to a sparkling halo made me gasp. I realized what was in front of me. You're an Etherling. I don't know what that is. Pieces of sunlight brought to life with sunstone. They're the dutiful servants to light and their creators, a solar ring. Protecting the world from evil forces of darkness and their holy powers. No wonder the police told me they couldn't waste the visitors' time, and an actual celestial helping with the mortals beneath them. Most regions would kill to even get a photograph of this happening. Yes, lost soul, I've been blessed by the holy light to hold that status. So sorry. There you go. This is the full thing, I guess. As his feet touches the floor, his 2 pair of wings flutters back into his back, as 1 pair remains folded behind him. If it wasn't for that and the floating halo above his head, he might have looked normal. His eyes remain closed, but it feels like he could see directly into my soul as he walks up to me. I'd be a little scared if I wasn't so amazed. It's truly an honor to be called here by your townsfolk. I thank the light for letting me be the one to arrive. It seems you are not blessed by the light, as many others in this town. That is truly a shame. Wait a second, what? If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to show you some of the ways to express the devotion to the light. If it welcomes anyone and everyone, no matter who you are. It wouldn't take up too much of your time, I promise. I even say to this. It's really pretty, can you not? His calm face becomes confused. Didn't expect to hear that. I'm sorry. I don't think I understand. Did I say something wrong? The look on his face instantly makes my inside sour. Damn it! I didn't mean to be so rude. Honestly, I like the moon guy more. So, obviously, crap, that came out wrong. I'm really sorry. I'm truly honored to be here. I really am. Just being here in front of you is something incredible. I just didn't come here to be converted or anything. Oh, you didn't? No, I came for cleansing. The police told me I had to come here and be purified before I go back home. Oh, right. Apologies, I didn't realize you were the one who was here to be cleansed. Yeah, he looks nice, religious plus condescending and passive aggressive. It's perfect. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I surely do mean it. But he looks a little disappointed that I wasn't here to join his religion. I feel a bit bad, but I just wanted to go home and nap. Was that too much to ask? Clears his throat, trying to gather himself up again before returning to face me with a wide smile once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order. You may call me Ravi. I'm Snow. Very good to meet you, Snow. Now can you tell me why exactly you're here to get cleansed today? The report I was given was a bit too frazzled for me to get any information out of it. I truly don't mean to be rude, but the way it was worded, it seemed like the officers were overreacting just a tad. So why have I been summoned here? Swallowed the forming lump in my throat. I forgot that might come up. I'm gonna have to tell him about Orion. The thought of making me do that feels anxious. Something that everyone knew about Celestials is that two factions absolutely despise each other. The sun and moon sides have fought over millennia, not for eons. And I was a kid, I went on a field trip to a ginormous crater that was the result of a fight between a Solaran and a Lunamoid. And the single crater was bigger than the entire central capital. And if I remember correctly, the Nixlings and Ethereals hate each other as much as the creators did. So I wasn't too confident on bringing up the fact that I was here because of a Nixling, his sworn enemy, found me dying in a mountain. What can I do? Do I just fill time and avoid answering the questions? Did I just bite the bullet and tell him outright? I need to tell him eventually. Snow, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What should I do? I don't know. I don't know. I can't see your charge. I can't see it. Wait, how? I can't see your charging. I can't see how much it's charged. Okay. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. I'm gonna set up a timer for like 36 minutes or something like, or not 36. Something like 18 minutes. Something around that. Something around that time. And if it comes up, I'll be like, oh, just charge your phone now. Charge your phone. Just tell him. What's the point of delaying the inevitable? Can't just dance around the subject until he forces it out of me. I'd be wasting both of our times. And who knows how he'd react to me hiding what made me come here. With an anxious breath, breathe in and out. I look at his face. Closing eyes seem to look at me in concern. Alright, I'll tell you. Just promise you don't do anything crazy like blowing up the church or vaporize me or whatever. Ravi chuckles lightly, seemingly amused by the words. I'd appreciate it if it wasn't actually feeling a little bit scary. I have nothing to worry about, Snow. I wouldn't be sitting down here if it wasn't urgent. I've been tasked to deal with urgent matters concerning a variety of different things. Trust me, I will do you no harm. His calming tone did its work. I felt myself relax a little. A little underneath his words, stop picking at the nails and take a deep breath. Okay, I'm here because his taste, fear is still deep. But Ravi is patient, he only nods, indicating me to keep going. I suck in the air through my teeth. I click my tongue, I just have to say it, like ripping off a band-aid. I'm here because a Nixling found me. I blurt out as fast as I can, hoping it would come with how quickly I say it, it won't be questioned further, but was horribly mistaken. Rory's smile remains white as ever, but the warmness of his expression is gone. I can faintly see how his jaw makes slow movements as he's grinding his teeth. He stands there, his jaw clenched and his smile looking more and more forced. And I look at him. I still stand where I am, not going to utter a word in fear of angering him. But I start to lose track of time for how long we're standing there. I should say something. He looks like he's barely keeping it together. I am... Come again. Oh. Oh no, the change is so sudden, it makes me flinch. Oh, I don't like this. 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 Oh, God, is the calm tone. And warm smile from before. Sharp glare of rage and a curled sneer took its place. His anger was barely being concealed as he tried to keep his composure. I could actively see his hands start to physically shake from how mad he's getting. Shit. I need to say something before he blows a gasket. I did see a Nixling and did talk with them, but they didn't hurt me. Promise I'm perfectly fine. Just look at me. No shadow scars or slash marks on me. I promise I'm fine. Just trust me. I think you'd recognize it if there was some sort of danger, right? Yeah, I must do that, so... I feel like we're making it worse. Oh, we're making it worse, are we? Oh, God. I should have just kept my mouth shut. That barely seemed to get through to him. His sneer is gradually getting more and more intense. I swear I hear the faint crackling in his jaw. Then I notice a trail of gold leaking out of his mouth. Wait, what is that? I think you're bleeding. He doesn't even seem to hear me. Despite that, I reach into my bag's pocket side and pull out a handkerchief, packed in case I need to blow my nose. The fuck? Slowly step close to him on my toes and start wiping away the blood trailing down his mouth. I have to stand on the tips of my feet since he's so much taller than me. That certainly seems to get his attention as he stops his teeth grinding and stares down at me and shut. What are you doing? Cleaning up your blood, obviously. How badly were you grinding your teeth? Do you know how dangerous that is? He just looks at me in disbelief, not knowing what to say. My throat feels unnaturally dry as I try to get all the blood off. Geez, dramatic much? You can at least ask us some clarifying questions, yeah. I know you're a demigod, however, that's no excuse to hurt yourself like that willy-nilly, especially for something so trivial. Oh, he's like, his expression finally changes at that, morphing into an unnatural look of anger. But it's not trivial! You might have been hurt by a Nixling! And I told you I'm fine and there's not even a scratch on me. Besides, you'd send something off if I was hurt, right? It's like, damn it, fuck, damn it, you're right. But he could've, fucking, no, they didn't hurt me, fucking. Ravi is clearly trying to stay angry, but he fails mercifully. His eyes as somber as he lets out a sigh. Yes, I would've. So there's nothing to purify, right? Ravi is silent for a few minutes before nodding what feels like defeat. Satisfied, I finish cleaning up the rest of the blood from his mouth, and finally back away. He's like, yeah, there's nothing to purify. Nothing horrible happened. No, it's a fucking Nixling. It's a fucking Nixling. A moondrop Nixling. I was hoping he would be angry at us, and not that he was angry at the idea of us getting hurt. Without the blood dripping from his mouth, his face went back to its normal serene look. It feels more sad than before. apologize for scaring you, Snow. I truly didn't mean to cause you any distress. It's just... His tone of voice is so harsh. I thought his throat would go hoarse from how intense he spoke. Damn. The racism for both of the species just need to be fixed, you know? Those things make me sick. My phone is at 5%, so I need to charge that. Oh, come on. Fucking hell. Stop doing that. Stop moving. Stop it. You bitch. Oh my god. Can you charge, please? Wire? I hate you. Okay, this is best I'll do. Thinking about those things make me sick. Damn, racism. I can only stay silent at that. If I thought the townsfolk hated Nixlings, then Ravi must have felt something stronger, because I've never heard someone talk about another with such contempt in their life, except for races. I knew the two factions hated each other, but Ravi looked like he was about to crack another tooth from how angry he looked. I could think about how wrong he and everyone was about them, especially Orion. Ravi takes a shaky breath before looking back at me. Even though I can't sense anything, I know a Nixling left. I need to know if the Nixling left anything on you. A keepsake or a knick-knack of some kind. The weight of the coin in my pocket became somewhat heavier. Saw back the dryness in my throat and looked away from his gaze. Does that matter exactly? If he did leave something with you, I need to see if it's dangerous. If it is, I need to destroy it for your own safety. I don't want to hear that. No. Scratch on my palms nervously. While that makes sense, his previous reaction, just hearing what happened to me, wasn't that great. How would he react to seeing a physical spell cast by iron? Say I did have something, how do you know it? You won't destroy it regardless. I promise, as long as I hold no threats to you or anyone in the town, then I'll allow you to keep it. Really? But I promise. If it's just worthless junk, then there's nothing for you or the authorities to be upset with, right? It makes more sense than the more I thought about it. Maybe I can play it off as just a weird coin he enchanted to look pretty. And he won't look into it further. Debate not showing it to him at all. I feel like I revealed myself a little too late, so hiding it was no option. Oh well, he did give me something. Which was just a dumb coin he was not laying around. Pull out of my pocket and shakily hand it to Ravi to examine it. He turns the coin over a few times, trying to feel any screwies with it. Just made it to sparkle, to look nice. Souvenir to keep for keeping him company, you know. Oh, you know, yeah, I thought you. For a second, I could have sworn I saw his eyes flash blue. So by so quickly, I'm more than sure I imagined it. Eventually, after what felt like forever, he gingerly hands the coin back to me. So he shoved it in my pockets and looked back at Ravi with an uncomfortable smile. I can't find anything wrong with the coin, luckily for both of us. No curses or hexes or anything kind of thing. Oh, good, that's very good. Glad to be curse-free. Does that mean I can go now? He looks at me carefully. His eyes... even his eyes closed, I feel like he's examining me like... One would do with a bug under a microscope. I felt a bead of sweat streaming down my face as I tried my best to maintain eye contact. Okay. I think it'd be best if I said a quick prayer and accompanied you home. A groan. Was that necessary? What? I thought you said I was curse-free. You are, but for the sake of the townfolk, I think it would be best if I did something rather than nothing. It'll be fast, and all you need to do is stand there, and I shall do all of the work. Yeah. I think he's like, oh, you didn't get hurt, he did nothing to you, he didn't hurt anything, but he's an Ixling, and I hate him. Like the coin, he's like, oh, this isn't just a normal coin. There is a power to this, so that's why the blue eyes, it's like, I'm removing this power. It's like, damn it. Now we can't use the coin. Because the coin, basically, you flip it up, and it helps, helps Orion come to you whenever you want. It's only a one-time use, which I hate. I hate it. Nextling. I'd be in a lot of trouble, and I don't want that. All that. Damn it. Go hit right where it hurt. Needing to do something for your boss when it really wasn't necessary. Honestly, throw back to the countless number of times Ronnie forced me to put my ID card into the scanners to leave town, giving me a pissed off look as he did so, as if he too didn't want to keep doing this over and over. I groan in exasperation and rub my eyes. Despite his attitudes towards Nixlings, I don't want to get reprimanded by whoever he answers to just because the one person he was sent to help didn't want to do a single prayer. I was about to be that guy. Besides, do I really have to drive with those scuffy cops who are treating me like a living nuke this entire time we came over here? Honestly, no. No, I didn't. Okay, fine, one prayer, but that's it. Very well, Snow. Don't worry. It shall be swift. Just remain still. Okay. I do what I'm told and stand still as possible. Ravi gently holds my shoulder and puts 2 fingers to my forehead. His closed eyes slightly scrunched in concentration. Hold on, I forgot about my laundry. I am back. Oh my god. Hey, charge your phone. It's probably at 2%, right? Maybe. I don't know how fast your phone dies. Most likely, it's probably dead right now. Both have to, I'm assuming. Only this guy shows. Nah. Oh, really? I don't even know how to have a phone like that. This is Moondrop and Sundew. May the holy light watch over you. Said my forehead goes warm, as if a patch of sunlight had decided to rest there for the day. Satisfied, Ravi stepped away and his bright smile was back on his face. Now tell me, Snow, do you feel the radiant light that blessed you just this once? I don't even have to think about the answer. God. Yes, I do. Excellent! Oh, God. God. Oh, now I have to deal with, like, the Orion manipulating mind bullshit, but with him instead. I confusingly feel the front of my head. Yeah. I confusingly feel the front of my forehead. The warm patch has faded away as if it was never there. Weirdly enough, my eyes feel a little dry out of nowhere. I don't really feel any different. Don't worry, you're not supposed to. It's only a simple prayer. But to be given a prayer by an etherealing, some of the old church ladies I know would have ripped their legs off for a chance like that. Now shall I walk you home? I went to say yes, but hesitated. I know this whole thing being a good servant of the light and all, but I don't want to lead this guy to my house. His reaction to me just saying the word Nixley and seriously put me off. I'm going to use the coin to summon Orion. I don't want him anywhere near it. But I can't just let him take on a wild goose chase around town. He'd be confused at best and suspicious at worst. Where could I go? And I remembered where I wanted to head off. Go before heading off to sleep at Orion's place. How do you feel about the library? Ravi is initially confused at first, but eventually she walks me to the library as I asked. The police had no problems with it, thankfully. As we headed there, I could practically feel the eyes staring at us on my skin with how hard people are looking. Having a little angel walking around town would do that. Thankfully, people have sense to leave us alone, or maybe they were too scared to approach him, since they couldn't handle being directly near an angel or something. The desk clerk was too busy gaping at Ravi to even bother checking us in, which I was personally grateful for. Walk through some of the books aisles together before I look back at Angel, who seems to be looking around the place. Well, here we are, the library where I always wanted to be. Yes, it is. His confirmation of my words was nice, but he stood there awkwardly. I feel my grin start to waver as I catch on my sleeves, so I'm going. God, oh, right, this is definitely where we part ways. However, I would like to see more of this library. Shit, it's gonna watch me this entire time. Alright, wait, what? You would? Why? Yes! What? Why, yes! I've never been to a library so small and it's very quaint. Libraries back home are so big and grand. I would like to see what this place has to offer. I'm sure there's a few books and bread I can find. That's definitely an unexpected answer, but I will gladly take it over him following me, lest he find out what I'm trying to search. Well, who am I to deny the fancy pants? his chance of seeing humble life, town life. And you'd be fine if I left without you, right? Of course I would. I merely want to see what your town has to offer, considering this is our final exchange for the day. The way he said it was so formal, I couldn't help but giggle at it. So oddly cute in a way. No need to be so formal about it, Ravi. Just say see you later as casual people down below say it all the time. Oh, right. See you later. They were such simple words, but the way he said them, as if he was figuring out what words were the first time, make me burst into faded giggles. Ravi seemed surprised by my reaction, slightly tilting his head in confusion. What's so humorous? Nothing, it's just the way he said it really funny. It's so cute. Oh. He's like, oh, cute. Oh. Why are you so far away? Get close. Ravi's face flushes a tad, and I giggle again at his own reaction, which makes him blush even more. I'm glad my attempt at slaying is bringing you joy. It most certainly is. Keep practicing that, and you'll be fine, Ravi. Trust me. Very well. I shall see you later, then Snow. Ravi gives me one more happy smile before disappearing into the row of books. If it wasn't for his halo giving him away, I wouldn't have known he was there. But now he was gone, it was time to do what I wanted to do in the first place. I immediately rush over to the Celestials section of the library. Honestly, this part of the building creeps me out a lot. There's spiders crawling all over the barren shelves, and I swear the light made this part look creepy on purpose. There are hardly any books on the shelves, since no one knew enough about Celestials to publish definitive books on them. The books sat there, mostly collect dust, as if nobody wanted to read them if they could help. Except for me, of course. I've read and reread the library's current section on Celestials a dozen times over, so I know nothing about those pages to help me. Thankfully, I'm constantly asking the library about new books coming in, and a new shipment just had if the box on the ground is anything to go by. And since all of them are in this part of this library, they have to be about Celestials. I don't know if any of them would have information about moondrops, but it could be a good place to start. Kneel down onto the floor, tear open the sealed box with my nails. Fresh new books lay inside, the smell of new paper filling me with delight. Alright, let's see what we got here. I grab a book out of the box, expecting to see a graphic novel exaggerating the monsterness of the luminoids, a science textbook trying to explain how celestial magic tied in with eliminal mad science, but that wasn't what I found at all. I didn't play that game fully. This game. It has a lot. It has like references to visual novels a lot. Like one was Michael on like a shelf in Orion's cave, and now this. I pull out a book called 101 Ways to Cook a God. Seems like a romance book, which is fine, but not what I'm looking for. Place it down beside me and pull out another one. Perfect one for me, another romance book. If this is a reference to something I don't know. Still not why I'm looking through the box. I put that one down and pull out another one. Klein? I didn't play it. Honestly, I was bored when I was playing that game. I didn't get behind it. It's very similar kind of feeling I got with 14 Days with You. I just couldn't get behind it. Horrible pacings. I just didn't like it. I didn't appreciate it. How many of these are romance books? I pull out a book. Book after book, trying to find something related to Celestials, but nothing. It's just romance book after romance book all the way through. Just stare at the pile of books around me, confusing disbelief. Is there seriously a mix-up between the different books? How is that even possible? Do I have to go through the entire romance section and see if Celestial books are over there? Why was a box full of romance books put back here? Keep rushing through the box. Why didn't you find something could make this something more than a sick joke played on me by the universe? Oh. 14 days with an emo boy. An emo non-binary guy. Emo non-binary character. Sorry. Who's trying to 14 days with a pink-haired Yandere. Non-binary. Huh. A circus of freaks. Don't know what that is. Astronauty. Alright. Well, that's weird. I'm trying to think of other visual novels. In love with your idol. I don't know who that white-haired person is. I don't know, I'm trying to think of... Oh my god, Jeff the Kisser! What is some other visual novels? God damn, my brain's like funky. Mushroom Guy. Don't know what that is. Hotel with 4 monsters. Don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Whatever. The student at the student near the the student against the wall. I don't know what that is. Look at this. Fucking the Grim Reaper. What? I actually can't believe this right now. When I stop, I feel something graze my fingertips. The hard cover of a book, not like a stone, but something metallic. My fingers around the object and pull it out at the very bottom of the box. Hidden underneath various romance novels and manga. One drop. My eyes widen when I look at the book in front of me. It felt like a piece of metal carved into the shape of a crescent moon, a purple gemstone in its crevice. Intricate swirls with stars trim the edges. Drop Dew and Moon Sun, yeah, their own fake thing. Intricate swirls with stars trim the edges of the book, and the cover features a black void dotted with constellations. A book with a moon-shaped patterns peaks out behind the cover. If I squint, I can see the pages glowing. Everything clicks. It became clear why this was hidden all the way back here, with even more books hiding underneath it. The book just radiates magic. Not just any magic, Lunamoid magic. Magic of celestials. An honest-to-God's magical book created by them he is here in this library. I'm holding it right now. Questions flood my brain. How did this get here? Who brought it here? I looked at this and thought it should end up in this random town's library, not a science lab or the archives of the Lunoid treasury. There's no doubt about it. I have to show this to Orion. I need to see what this is. Maybe it can help him gain control of the abyss. I edged to open the book and peek what's inside. I didn't expect to actually be able to understand what was written down, but I heard check right. Yeah, why not we just put it in our thing and read it later? My fingers itch towards the cover stop when I hear a thud and a clatter nearby. Ow! Oh no, I should clean this up. I hear him start to pick up books and place them on the shelves. I forgot he was there. I looked down at the book with more anxiety than before. I can't let him see this. He might vaporize it the second he lays eyes on it. I have to get to the sewer horizon. I have to get out of here before I'm caught. But I really want to see a bit of it, what it has to offer. Who knows what it can tell me? Should I fear into your bag and leave? I can't risk Ravi seeing me with the book. I can't let him destroy it, and I certainly can't let the desk clerk see it lest she call him over to do it anyway. I hastily shoved the book into my backpack, hoping the water bottle wouldn't leak onto it. I considered saying goodbye, but I really want to get home before I found out. So, while I keep a close eye on the glowing halo of the other aisles, grip my backpack tightly, and swiftly walk out of the corner I was in. I quickly walked through the book aisles, hoping to avoid the angel's gaze. Desk clerk didn't question me being on my own. Her eyes too focused on the halo going in and out of the different aisles, which is good. I swiftly walk out of the library with my new treasure on my back. Stepping out of the library, I let out a huge sigh of relief. Blinking my eyes rapidly to try and get some of the moisture back in them. I didn't realize that I was just walking out of the library could be so stressful. Whatever, now I can't. My train of thought stopped when I heard a strange noise. Is that? Strange crow looking down at me with beady eyes. Weird. We don't usually see crows around these parts. I gave a small head gesture in acknowledgement for walking down the road. What the fuck? Now with some distance between me and Ravi, I can hopefully get some answers. So early in the day when I get back home, Delilah is napping so I can read the book in peace. Being so quick to leave the library made me want to look through the pages, even more, and see what I could possibly have missed. Keep looking at it as I lean against my bed sheets. The cover itself is so beautiful. I wonder what kind of metal and gems were used in it. Sure, I can't read the text as it's mostly nonsense, but I have the internet. Maybe there's some translations out there. So I flipped the book open to the first page and got to reading. Read through the book all day. Exhausted by the end of it. Reading is supposed to be relaxing, but constantly looking up whatever it is, and I was looking... What? But constantly looking up whatever it is that I was looking at got old 10 minutes in. What? Am I having a stroke? Okay. But it's the weekend and I have nothing better to do, so I kept reading. Shockingly, the internet didn't help me with most of the things I looked up. Like pieces of lost media. Everything I searched was either nowhere to be seen or was merely speculated about on where you could find it. The world's limited knowledge on the Celestials is seriously determinant on my attempt at research. I know those guys' whole thing was being secretive for the sake of the planet, but can't they talk to at least one scientist and tell them what was up? Barely understand what the diagrams in the book were trying to say. I can only hope that Orion knows what any of this would mean. Speaking of Orion, I want to get to him as soon as possible. Now that I'm away from Ravi, I can use the coin safely, but I can't use it here. I don't know what it would look like when he was summoned. I didn't want Delilah to either yell at me for a possible crater in her house, or run away screaming at the sight of a Nixling. I need to do this somewhere more discreet. But where? Come on, think, Stone. Think. Wait, I got it. Move out bed and quickly push on my shoes before shoving my phone and the book in my backpack. Know exactly where I'm gonna go. Another bird watching us. I'm guessing this is Ravi. My guess. I'm not sure. Honestly, this sounds a lot cooler in my head. There's nothing cool about an old billboard at the edge of town. The only cool thing about it is that the crow from earlier decided to root there. All I did was give the name of the town and provide me a good place to signal Orion. If there was any collateral damage from gaining his attention, it'd be against the billboard and the patches of dry grass. Not anyone could actually live there. Getting here was thankfully easy. I haven't seen Ravi all day, and with the sun going down, I can only assume he was going to sleep to avoid the moonlight. I should ask him what he does next time I see him. Hopefully without Orion present. I should in my pocket and glance at the coin. I still remain cold as ever, despite so much time against my body heat. The magic of Celestials will never cease to amaze me. Earlier words, I flip in the air and signal him to come. I don't exactly know that the signal will entail, but he said it would get his attention, right? I let out a breath and didn't realize I was holding what I was holding and wiped my forehead. I didn't know why I felt so nervous. I didn't have a reason to be, other than the fact that this might literally blow up in my face. I'm pretty sure Orion would have told me it would. Right? Well, if he isn't going to summon himself, with the final breath I flipped the coin in the air. Alright. Disappear, everything was silent. I waited patiently for something to happen, but nothing. I would stand there while trying to ignore the crying of the crow behind me. Supposed to happen? Was the spell a dud? I have no idea what I was supposed to expect. Did it give me a fireworks spell or something? Don't want to think about it, especially when I give a nothing burger, but honestly, Snow! I guess when I hear my name with his voice, it wasn't a dud. Roll around and see Orion appear from the shadows, quickly shaking some of them off like annoying bits of sand. Snow, right, and you came. I run over to him with a smile on my face, but quickly disappears when I see the look on his. He was really worried, downright scared. Is everything okay? Is something wrong? No? What? Oh. He sounded so panicked, but why? Nothing crazy happened. Unless he can somehow smell the prayer Ravi did earlier. It seemed a little far-fetched for a Nixling. Don't worry, Ryan, I'm fine. Today was pretty good, actually. It was? I mean, good and all, I'm not saying it's not. I just felt like something was wrong. Trust me, Ryan, there's nothing absolutely to worry about. The nickname slips out of me without thinking about it. I don't see why it's a big of a deal. I have friends give each other nicknames, don't you? I bet you do the same thing when I show you what I've gotten you. I can see why you like him. He does remind me of Twilight Sparkles. He's more attractive. I like him. Well, Snow, I don't know exactly what you have to show me, but I need to tell you that. Dies when I pull out a bag. He doesn't keep his eye off the book the whole time I'm holding it. I swear I can see his eyes start bright for how shocked he was. His next words are choked out, as if he can't believe what he's seeing, which is a fair reaction. What is that? Surprise? I'm sure it's a spell book or something made by Lumens I found in the library. Really got this for me? Of course I did. I didn't expect to find something so incredible, but I didn't want to go to waste collecting dust at the back of the shelves, or worse, burned. Or even worse, sent off to a science lab to be just examined and burned. So I figured I'd nab it and give it to you. It's not like anyone was gonna miss it. Orion only remained silent as I gently hand the book over to him. From the way he's holding it, you'd think he's holding on an active bomb. His eyes remain wide and it looks like he's stopped breathing from the shock. I'm really happy for him, but honestly, I'm a little worried. But do I need to be worried? He does have moon magic and luminoids live on the moon. Maybe he doesn't need to breathe at all. Are you okay? He still doesn't respond. I can feel the happy grin start to fall from my face when he finally speaks up. This is more than just a spellbook. It's a piece of luminoid culture. The moon herself bless these pages. I can feel it. Talking now and breathing? That's awesome. So is that book? Maybe you can learn about control the abyss with it? It's not just the abyss. It's the ocean of untapped potential for me. If I learned how to use it properly, I can learn about what I am and more. It's the best thing anyone has ever given to me in my lifetime. I didn't want to stop here. I know. Just take a little break, and I'll come back. Alright. And I was like, gonna eat. I'll be right back.